Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back again, and we are in a new update. This is 505 Hotfix 3, and one of the things that was noted fixed in this version was the putting fuel in here. If you put one in and you close it, one would still be there. You put in a second one, you open it back up, and there's only one. Well, guess what? It ain't fixed. Somebody in the Discord reported that one, and I checked it out and confirmed it definitely was a thing. So, if you're playing, whenever you do this, just shift-click it in there. It works. It's easy, doesn't cause any issues, and they also have added a new quest, at least to the point we are right now. There is a quest for making a crafting table now, which we have already done. I don't think that's a new quest. I think it's just a new quest reward, which is add 16 chunks. And I'm thinking that might be for FTB chunk loading. That's the only thing I can understand, is that it allows you to do more chunk loading. I'm not doing any currently, so it doesn't really matter for me. But I wanted to point that out. I do want to work on today getting... there is one new quest, and that's a colorful thermos. Forgot about that. So you can now make a colored thermos with a die and 2 string. So let's make a white one. Well, we've got ink sacks. Can you make that into black dye? Yes. Okay. So get 2 of these and 2 like that. I can't remember which it is I need 2 of, but we'll figure it out here. So thermos, 2 of those, and 1 of these. Okay, and now I have a colored thermos. Yay. I guess maybe if you want to have different foods, you can have different colored thermoses. I don't really care. Anyways, I want to try to get this finished, and the only thing I have been able to see is this copper geologist hammer and this bronze hammer. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm a very outspoken person when it comes to not understanding the use of these. I have angered a few people on the Discord because I don't really see the use in them. I have a better chance of finding things just by going down and caving. Other people swear by them. I haven't tried the hammer yet, so we can always give it a shot. Also, I do believe we can put this in here and we can change it, so it's not a complete waste. Yes, it's made of copper, and we're going to want to upgrade that, but let's see what this actually tells us. Nothing. I do know there's some copper close by over here. Nothing. There was copper right there, and it says nothing. So let's come down here. I really need to make me like a ladder down to this area or something, because this is where I come in to do most of my mining. Nothing. Where is that? I must have mined all that copper out of there. I did mine a bunch of it the other day. Let's see. It's still dark over here. Nothing. There should be magnetite right here. Okay, so that says found 45 magnetite. So if I come back here, nothing. Found 16. Here, found 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 6 blocks away is all the further it's going to find stuff. I don't know if any better... there's the copper I thought was over there. Maybe a better version will do more distance, provides precise ore information in a small region, more precise than a prospector pick, but has smaller detection range. So I guess you should use the other one and then use this if you need to get more precise readings. Sure. Like I said, not real big on them. But honestly, I wasn't that big on them in TFC either. I usually found most of my ore by looking for rocks. Anybody that's used to this channel will know that I'm a very big fan of GT6, and that was one of my favorite things that Greg added, was the rocks on the ground like TFC. It's just a lot simpler. Okay, so that is all of these tools. Now we just have our bronze hammer, which we do need a leather strip for. And do I have any leather strips left? I have 1. Well, that'll do. So we need this and that. This up here and sticks, and there's a bronze hammer. Okay, so that completed that chapter. So give us a little bit of wood there. So we now have both of these done. Getting knowledge, honestly, unless there's something that's going to unlock later, it's done. I don't know why it's not giving us the green thing there. And I still don't understand the whole hammer thing, where that hammer's attack damage is less than a stone one. I've been told that it's a hammer. It's not meant to be a weapon, but still it shouldn't be less than a stone one. And can we do anything with this? Absolutely not. So we'll just see how durable it is compared to our stone one. It should be a lot more durable. Oh, I also have bad omen again because another one of those guys showed up. There was like 3 or 4 of them, and I do believe there is another group of them. Maybe they wandered off or despawned. There was 3 or 4 of them over here the other day. So I've been out here cutting down trees again. I think I'm going to start coming out and plowing some of this snow away. It is getting quite a pain in the butt to move around. But now that we got that done, I want to start getting into steel. And I'm guessing the crude blast furnace is going to be our main way there. And if we click on this, you'll see it says we need mixing. So we need to start with this. So crude blast furnace needs mixing. Mixing needs an iron plate and a cauldron. And then we need to finish the paper and examine a whisk. So let's get started on both of those. So a cauldron. I can never spell this correctly. Ain't it C-O-U-L? Hold on. If I could only spell, it would really help. C-A-U. I knew it was one of them. Alright, so cauldron is just iron. We got that just fine. I've made up a bunch of iron. By the way, speaking of iron, I closed in my little redstone area here. You can see it still works perfectly fine. I actually had somebody tell me the other day that you couldn't do that, and I was like, yeah, you can. I did it. Alright, so we need a iron plate. I'm going to use a stone hammer just because, well, we still have it. There's our iron sheet. So that should be our things to commit. Bloop, there we go. And now we need to make that whisk. And this is 7 iron sheets and 2 iron. So let's go get that made. So grab this and get the hammer in. Oh, that's only 1. I hate it when it doesn't pop into your inventory. 5, 6. That's our 7. So now we can do this. And there's that. Now we need to complete the paper. So we need to make another one of those. Let me go ahead and examine that. That part is done. And make a stone pressure plate here. There's supposed to also be something. I thought they said it was in the actual table, but I don't see it in the table. But there's supposed to be something that tells you. There says hit the renew button in the bottom corner. There's supposed to be something in here that tells you that you can use a stone pressure pad for your paper. But I haven't seen it yet. So let's look here. We got 2 ink. We got 2 square. Those. Yeah, let's go with these first so we can get those 2 out. And then I'm going to do this. And then that so we can get rid of that. And we'll do those. This, which will get that. Now we can do number 2, 3, 4. We got our thing. We should be good here now, because nothing's really locked up. This was a pretty easy one. There we go. So now mixing is all done. And this is actually going to unlock for us the recipes for the mechanical mixer, the basin, and it says item reward. We actually get a basin. So we now have a basin. Yay. And so that means any of the mixing recipes we should be able to do now. So rich iron slag, hydrochloric acid will give us slag and ferrous chloride. Sawdust, sodium sulfide, sodium hydroxide will give us pulp. I'm guessing this is going to lead to us being able to make paper. which is going to be very important soon. But we also have to get the encased fan unlocked before we get to that point. Let's see. That's hydrochloric acid, which is chlorine gas and water. But you need a blaze burner for that. Not sure where we're getting the blaze if we can't get to the nether. Empty blaze burner. So there's some kind of mysterious conversion. I have no idea what that is. Guess we'll figure that out down the road. Coal and lime water we can now make to lime coal in here. Now the thing is, we're gonna have to do this manually at the moment because I don't believe we can make, let's see, gearbox, vertical gearbox clutch. Looking for the, is it called a bearing? Mechanical bearing. Yeah, we don't have the ability to make that yet, which is what we need for the windmill. So apparently we got to find research in here to get that. Now, how do we actually make this mechanical mixer? We need an iron sheet metal, 2 cogwheels, and a whisk. Iron sheet metal is going to be 4 plates. That's the same old normal recipe. So that's not going to be too terrible. And we have to use the bronze cogwheels at the moment. Now, is there any recipes that I actually need currently? Bar of chocolate will make chocolate. Yeah. Those are all burners. So we can do dough and sugar to make bread dough. We can do sugar cane straight to sugar, but we have to have actual sugar. There's maple syrup. Wonder if there's a way of getting maple out of trees. Is there some kind of tree tap? Tree tap. Yes, there is. We need cast iron rods for that. Okay, so that might be something we will use it for if we can get maple syrup. Honey bottle. I do believe I might have actually seen a bee not too far away. I'll have to look and see if I can do that. We can do sugar cane in here, but I don't know. I don't think I have found. Oh, I did. I did find sugar cane. Okay. Can you grow it, though? I'm guessing this is going to be something that it's going to say it's too cold and we need, like, tier 2 for. Let's grab this. And let's go ahead and get that out of there. And I'm going to go ahead and just set this right here. And, oh, we can. Okay. Well, let's see if that'll actually grow. And we can get sugar. Now, let's go back to that mixer. And let's look that up and see. So, dough, we need wheat flour and water, which we can mix in the mixer. Wheat flour we can do with wheat in the mill, but again, we have to have wheat, which means we have to have seeds. and we have to be able to grow that. And we can't grow that till we get to tier 2. So since it has to be wheat flour, we ain't going to be doing that anytime soon. Alright, well, at least we've got the sugarcane figured out. We do know we can grow it. And dude, you are awful fancy sitting there with all your gear. You need to just go away. Alright, and apparently there are 2 different kinds of rye. I didn't even notice that this rye didn't say rye seed. Apparently there's another rye seed and you can't plant that one. I haven't found it yet, so I can't say anything about it, but apparently it screwed somebody up really bad the other day. So let's see. This is mechanical mixers, so we need to make that, and we will get that quest done. So let's go ahead and throw this together. I need 2 cogwheels, so let's make 4 bronze. And what was the other part we needed for that? We need a shaft. Do we have any shafts left? Oh, hey, we got 2 bronze cogwheels right there. Perfect. So we just need to make the sheet metal. I really hate that right-clicking thing. 3, 4. Alright, so that would be... Alright, there's that part. So we should have everything to put that together. And then this sits basically right on top of that. And then I guess we're kind of going to have to make another one of these that we can attach the... we need to attach the gear to this. And then... didn't I make the crank to try and crank the mechanical thing downstairs? I think I did. Did I usually leave this kind of stuff on the wall, but I don't see it. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can find it. I'll be right back. Here, the daggone thing was sitting right here in the corner of the craft table the whole time. Alright, so put that there. And yeah, it looks like it's going to work it. We just have to have something in there to... Is there anything simple we can throw in there? I don't think I have any lime water left. Sulfur dioxide, we ain't getting that, and that takes a blaze burner. Sodium... fire clay. Yeah, we don't have that. That's the lime water again. Sulfuric dioxide and builder's tea, water, and milk. Can't get milk till we get a... We can make milk with sugar, protein, starch, and water. And protein starch we can actually make in our incubator with rotten flesh and some kind of meat, if I remember correctly, with quicklime and water. Let's see here. So take out my red mushrooms, which don't seem to be doing anything, and put in a piece of meat. We got fish. Let's see if fish works. Seems to. So we'll let that run and see what it does. See if that'll make the starch. So now, what was the other part we needed with that? This one. We need 500 water, 500 protein starch, and a sugar. So we take this and we put it in the mill. And we actually got 3 sugar out of it. It's doing something, maybe? I can't tell. Let's just throw 3 more of them in there. We'll give it another fish. It now looks like it's doing something. It's supposed to take like 20 seconds. And I'll be back when this thing finally decides to get done. And we'll see if it used any of that extra stuff I put in. Maybe it's just a little longer than 20 seconds. Okay, so I put 7 more fish in here. And we've got 150 protein starch. And it's taken 2 more of them. Now it just took another and we got 200. So this is going to take quite a bit to get to 500. So, yeah. And I don't know what in the heck I did, but my thermos has vegetable soup in it. And let's see if it happens again. Yeah. I got poison 3, nausea, hunger 2 from eating my vegetable soup. What I put in this was one of these mushrooms and some white turnips. I'm going to try to remember what it was. I'm going to actually try to do it again and see if I can repeat this mess. But yeah, that really sucks. So one of these mushrooms might be bad for us. Let's go ahead, since I'm already almost down to dead, eat the last of that. I only noticed it because I was really weak and I went outside to kill that spider that's out there because it was annoying me. I'm going to try these. Those, start it up, and let's see what happens. And we're up to 300 there. This is going to be some very expensive testing. I've got some venison. We can try that when the fish is done. Give me a bit, and I'll get this done. Okay, so it's definitely these artist conch mushrooms. Those are kicking my butt. So I'm going to try this again with the oyster mushrooms. And let's get these out of here. We'll just throw them in there for right now. Now, I noticed that these say veggie. If I remember correctly, mushrooms are not vegetables. I don't know why it says veggie. We're going to throw that in this time. And that means I'm also going to sit here and eat the rest of this crap. Just so I can get it out of my thermos, because that's the only way I know of to get it out of there. I'm going to hunker it both down at once. Get that started. I want to get rid of that stupid noisy critter out there, but I can't do it when I'm at 100 health, or 1 health. Alright, so it ate another one of those. That'll give us 500. Or it should. Problem is, we have to have 500 water. And I don't know exactly how I'm getting 500 water in there. Let's see. I guess I should wait and see. I'm not even going to be able to get... That only gave me 475. Wow, this is an expense. It doesn't use the rotten flesh. I think that's like a catalyst. It just uses the meat. All right, let's see if this does it. Okay, that one works. So, where are they? These guys, they don't have a the thing on it that says veggie 0.5. Don't eat them. And I'm wondering if these are going to do the same thing since they don't have one either. So I'm going to leave them both over there and not put them in food anymore. And now let's go get rid of this daggone spider since I got enough. Where's he at? Been up here complaining, driving me nuts. Out of here. You're evicted. Alright. I might actually have to go out and do some more hunting and get some more meat. I've got the 500, but I'm not going to be able to get that out unless I can use... A glass bottle is usually $2.50, but I can't get a glass bottle of it. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. We could do the fluid stuff and try to move it over with a pipe, but I think what's just gonna be easier is just try to make a full bucket's worth of this and see if we can even get a bucket of it. Can we use fat? It says protein. Incubator. It's 25 apparently for fat. Okay, so is that just any meat and it only gives... I didn't realize with how low that looked that it was actually 25, so yeah. Alright, so I'm going to keep feeding this stuff as much meat as I can, and we'll get back to look at this in the next one. And probably do the research for the blast furnace, so because we should be able to do that now. Crude blast furnace, yes. We need refractory brick, and then we can build that. We also need to look at Invar ingot. I don't know how we can do that. We got to figure out how to upgrade my pickaxe to be able to get nickel. So yeah, we'll have fun in the next one figuring that out. See you guys then.